The following video may not be suitable for children 13 and under. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Enewtabie here, and today we're going to take a look at this new G.I. Joe figure coming in the mail today from Amazon. So excited to take a look at this. I've got Alpine and Storm Shadow and Bat coming here in the next week, however mail runs, because mail's running a little slow lately. It's getting near the holidays, but this is the Cobra Iron Grenadier. Never had these as a kid. This is past my time with G.I. Joe. I was mainly an 82 to 85, maybe a little bit 86 guy, so way past my time, but excited to take a look at this. Before we get too far in this, if you have not, please, if you're watching this, please think about subscribing to the channel, like, share. Trying to hit 4K for the end of the year. Need about 270 something to hit it, so it'd be close. I really would appreciate it if you do that. Think about becoming a member too. So Iron Grenadier, this is number 132. Got the artwork here on the side. A lot of reuse going on here. The weapons are like Destro's weapons. I think the sword is basically the Crimson Guard. That rifle we've seen before. The pistol, I think, may be new. I'm not sure. I have to look at that. Look at it out of the packaging and all that. Got another one of these coming. I don't. 2 or 3 is usually my limit on army building. So another one of these coming down the road. But we'll take a look at this. Stats here on the side for people who care about that stuff. Here on the back, we got him here. Standing guard. Very kind of German type looking helmet there. We've got in the background we've got bats, Destro's castle. We've got some of the gold right here. Iron Grenadiers. So the only other Iron Grenadier so far has been oh my god, Metalhead. Yeah, I think he's the only other one so far. We got the bat coming. I'm sure we're going to get Destro. It only makes sense for Destro and the Despoiler to come. I mean, if they don't do the Despoiler, how can you not? It's not, I mean, it has to be about this big, right? You can, like, the length of the box, right? And then Destro sits in it, got the cape, gold mask, all that. That seems like a home run, easy to do thing. So, but that's it for the box. On the top here, we got the Cobra logo, 132, bottom legal, stuff like that. Take a break. I got one HasLab figure left to do, so we'll go ahead and do this. It came in the mail, so I'll just knock it on out. So let's do it. Take a look at it. All right, as I talked about in HasLab, we're getting some reuses of weapons, and here you go. You got another reuse. This was in the packaging so tight that it bent the gun. So you see how that is? Man, this, what is this? SIG? What is it? MMG or whatever? I think this is based on. But yeah, it's bad. I can straighten it out. Not a big deal, but I don't know. I just get a little tired of this using the same weapons so much. So we've seen that. I think Stalker had these. This is that terrible double barrel AR that we need to go ahead and retire. The magazine comes out, but you've seen that as well. Yeah. Cool thing. They did reuse Destro's weapon here. Put a little gold on it. So this doesn't look bad. I feel like something's a little different. I have to compare it against the original, but I don't mind this. We got a pistol here that I don't remember seeing any, and it's got a little bit of bend because it was so tight to get out of plastic. I swear the trays are getting tougher and tougher to get stuff out of. But you can see that bend in that, but no effect port on the end because it's like so sci-fi. It's like really narrow, so I can't say I'm really a fan of this. Can't say I'm a fan of that. The helmet, I like the helmet. So look at the helmet. It's got this kind of gold piece down here. Like I said, it reminds me of like the old German helmets that had like the spike on the top or whatever from like World War One. So that's pretty cool there. And then we've got this. We've seen this before. I think this is the look lower. Oh, and look at that. So gold paint on a sword. And that's directly out of scabbard for the first time, scratched up. So Probably put it in the scabbard when the paint was still fresh. So, unfortunate, right? We've got kind of the cobra fang thing on there, snakehead, whatever, like that. But yeah, you've seen this before with Crimson Guard. So, helmet's pretty cool. Sword's always good. So here's the figure. He looks good. Like the mask. It's got kind of a sci-fi type mask. That mask looks close to the Steel Brigade looking one that Valiverse does. They've got a similar look. Just first look at it. Got the gray on the shirt. It makes some sense. Got the bifold jackets. This looks pretty good. Got the jacket draped over the pants leg. I like the look of that. Let's pop the helmet on and see what we got here. Okay, there we go. Man, for some reason that reminds me now we've gone to like the Cylons from Battlestar Galactica, right? Maybe it's that thing on the helmet. But you got that. Flip it around the back. Got a couple interesting things going on here. Even though I don't like this gun at all, we've got a weird way here. You can put this in the back like that and have it holstered. And then you can take the Destro type gun and plug it in here. And the helmet flew off. And then you got a thing on the side for your sword. So you can plug that in. Is there any other where? Oh, just only one. And yeah. So sometimes they put double things on there. So you can do that with the sword. It seems like a weird way to draw your sword. Can you do it? There's no peg on the other side. Would have been nice to have another peg on the other side. Just to do the sword in a different way. I'll pop the helmet back on. Overall, I like the look of the figure. This is standard kind of Joe classified articulation here. Let's take that off so it makes sense. This reminds me of like Snake Eyes too. You look down. His up is limited though. Head can swivel. You would think the head joint would move up a little bit more than this. Butterfly, arms rotate, bicep, double elbows, wrist. It's got the traditional, I call it the U-crunch, and it's kind of loose. Look at that. It's not terribly loose, so it's not flopping, but it does have a little flop. I hate that. That's like one of my pet peeves about this line, is getting the figure out of the box like that, and then just having like a floppy crunch. Waist rotation, it's tight. That's fine. Leg will go up. The skirt's going to be in the way. You're not going to go back much with the skirt, much up to the side. Got thigh cut. You got double knee. You got drop down hip. Pop that off because that's going to come off. Got double knees. Do you have rotation at the boot, and then you got the rocker. The boot's got gold buckles. So the details are good. We've got kind of the skull. Gold skull right there. So you can see that. Yeah. So these are the Grenadiers, and yeah, I don't have a whole lot of reference for this because this really hasn't been, other than I know Joe, Cobra was trying to start his own group, so I guess these are like his troops. But I do like the look of the figure. I just hate that, man. Put in the comments below. Let me know what's one of your pet peeves about. It doesn't have to just be Joe. I mean, in general, if you collect like a line, the one thing you cannot stand seeing, you pull it out, it's a floppy knee joint. This is the thing I dislike about just the Joe line, is getting this kind of floppy crunch. It doesn't kill it for me, but I just puts a bad feeling in my craw. I'll use that word tonight. But helmet there looks pretty good. I don't like the sword draw. I do like the pouches on the back here. Overall, pretty good looking figure. I just don't like the gun. So I feel like, I don't know what kind of pose we can get here going. I don't know. I'm not a poser, so wish I had different hands. That would have been something good, like a different set of hands, like a pointing hand or something like that. They do that. The weird thing is they've done that in some of the figures, and some of them they have not. I don't know what the reasoning is. I wish hands were just kind of like the general thing at this point, because I don't use them a whole lot. But a figure like this could use like a pointing hand or saluting hand, like a saluting Destro. That would look good. Overall, outfit looks great. There's Iron Grenadiers logo on the side, and all the gold trim looks neat. So I like it. Well, I just don't like the weapons. I feel like we should have got a better gun. And you throw in the bent. Look, you can see how the bent and the double AR. Please get rid of this thing. I mean, this is something I see at the shows. Not something I want to see with people. But there it is. Iron Grenadiers from G.I. Joe. Number 1 something. I don't even know what I did with the box. 132 in the line. Excited to see where they go with this. They could do at least the Despoiler and Destro. Who else is in that group? There's I think they've already announced it, or maybe they haven't. But what's his general's name? I think his general's coming next year. So that'll be cool. There it is. I think it looks neat. Let me know in the comments, though. I am interested to know. Am I the only one that's like, what do you like to not see out of any line, like right out of the box? It just kind of like, ugh. It kind of ruins it a little bit for you. So let me know. Thanks for watching the video. I do appreciate it. And stay tuned. We have a lot more coming. Thanks for watching. See you down the road.